served up soon. So hey guys, happy Vlogtober day 7. We are continuing the weekend on our Canadian Thanksgiving adventure. This morning I reapplied the Alley UV Extra sunscreen and my Ulta MD in the car, as you saw. And we're not going to Whole Foods this morning. My mom requested eating pumpkin pie for breakfast. So last night, you guys saw I filmed myself doing it, but I made a pumpkin pie recipe from the Fat-Free Vegan blog that the recipes from yesterday's video came from. And it came out really nice. I made it last night, and she said to let it set up in the fridge overnight because it's kind of like a custardy pie. And it baked up really pretty, so hopefully that tastes good. But I made it with, instead of sugar, I made it with the pyre. I just used, I think I used about, I'm gonna say 1/3 of a cup, so a little over a serving. We'll see how she tastes, but I think the recipe calls for actual sugar. And then in lieu of cornstarch, because we didn't have any, I used equal measurement of arrowroot. I think I got this on iHerb a while back. This is an alternative to cornstarch, just as a thickener in things. And I think it's gluten-free. Is it gluten-free? Yeah, it's certified gluten-free for those of you with celiac disease, dermatitis herpetiformis, or you know, you've otherwise been counseled to avoid gluten for whatever reason, or choosing to avoid it. So yeah, my mom just went to take Typee out. Oh, I wanted to share with you guys. Recall a few days ago, I tried out the Red Earth Nourishing Tasmanian Sea Kelp cleanser that you guys had wanted me to check out. I'm still, you know, playing around with that. I'll try and use it up. It's not like my cleanser of choice. I've been using, I'm almost out of Dr. Sam's cleanser. I'm gonna be, I think I'm gonna get CeraVe again as my nighttime double cleanse. Take my makeup, take my mascara and sunscreen off. But anyways, back to Red Earth. I have been really enjoying the Nourishing Lotion with Tasmanian Sea Kelp. This, I think they want you to put it on your face. I would not put it on the face. It smells so nice though on the hands. It reminds me of Crabtree and Evelyn hand moisturizers. If you ever enjoyed those, or like their hand soaps, they always had a nice clean bed and breakfast type of smell, like you were staying at an inn. That's what that one reminds me of. It's very nice. You can get them on Urban Outfitters, but I am still using and loving the deep dyed water cream. That, unlike these, this one is actually fragrance free. So here she is.
Happy
Vlogtober day 7, yeah. Happy Sunday.
I'm trying this Red Earth Tasmanian Sea Kelp.
Yeah, that's the lavender one you tried back in San Antonio.
Yeah, it's nice. Very light, not greasy at all.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited you all are here for breakfast this morning. You're here for breakfast. Did you have a good walk, Typee?
He did.
Yes, you did. Oh, sweet boy. Oh, sweet boy. Oh, sweet boy. Oh, yes. His fur.
Don't jump up on people. That's not nice.
His fur feels like each piece of his fur is almost like a nice soft piece of yarn. Is that the poodle in it?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's the Maltese or the poo or what it is.
It's just my magic.
Because he's not as curly as some of the mixed breeds like that are.
I've got luscious locks.
But when you go down to close to the skin on his fur, it's like, I don't know if it's matted or just curly
on your pant leg.
under there.
Oh yeah, it seemed to come out pretty nice. It's supposed to be like a custardy one, she describes. Looks good.
Nothing like some pumpkin pie on a Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, it's healthy enough that you can eat it for breakfast and not feel bad. It's not too sugary sweet.
What are we doing?
And I made it with the stevia.
you're having breakfast in Florida, and I'm in Colorado.
Yeah. We're having a cozy holiday weekend.
Yeah, this is great. Happy Thanksgiving.
I wanted to show you guys the cranberry sauce. Because I put those chia seeds in and we kept it in the fridge overnight. Look how it's almost like spreadable jam or jelly. I just topped mine with a little bit of that.
That's amazing what that does.
I know, it's pretty cool, huh?
What did you add? A tablespoon?
2 tablespoons of chia seeds to the thing. The recipe is in yesterday's descripto.
Oh, okay. It's just like a custard.
Like a custard. Yeah, that's how she described it.
Definitely.
It was really easy to make. Does it taste, can you taste the soy milk in it? That was my one concern. It calls for soy milk, and soy milk has a pretty distinct flavor, whereas almond milk's a little more neutral, but it definitely gives it a creamier, more creamy.
Distinguish the...
You can't taste the soy undertone? Good. Alrighty. This is a good holiday weekend breakfast. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Cheers!
Coat on the top.
Yeah, so I just used, I can't remember how much flour her recipe called for, but I just took the same number of cups of plain rolled oats and pulsed them in the little food processor to make oat flour and used that. She said do so at your own risk, but it worked really well, and the arrowroot worked really well. This is a crustless pumpkin pie though. The one I made last year, the Cambria Joy one that I made,
Yeah.
that one came out really, her crust is really good.
That was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this, the filling,
Yeah.
really almost better.
You like the filling
But
better.
I am missing a crust underneath, I have to say.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's a huge missing. It's just a little. It's different. Look, I'm having seconds, so that tells you it's good.
It's very light. As far as the egg replacer, hers called for like there's some vegan egg replacement that you can buy in the store, or there are a variety of ways you can make it a vegan egg. You can use flaxseed meal. I did 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in 2.5 tablespoons of water and mixed it up with a fork and let it sit for a few minutes, and that makes basically an egg consistency and serves as a binder. So that's what I used because we have all those chia seeds. Putting them to work. So I realized that yesterday we forgot to show you guys what my mom got at the outlet, and I promised you that earlier this week that we would show you.
So we went to Loft.
Somebody spiked your coffee.
And I got this little top, which I love. And they had a deal, buy 1, get 2 free. So of course I jumped on that for these little t-shirts. Because they're normally $30, so
Yeah.
I got this one and this one.
Oh, those are nice.
And then I got this little flyaway thing that I couldn't pass up.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
love
really
the color
handy.
of it.
Yeah.
And it's so soft.
Let me feel. Ooh, that is soft.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting
These are from Loft?
the Loft. Yeah, a lot of miles out of those.
Yeah. And your shirt you're wearing today is from
Yeah,
Loft?
this is my other of the buy 1, get 2 free.
That was a good deal. They were $10. It was $30 for all 3.
Yeah.
That's not a
So
bad
then
price.
we buzzed into Jockey because one of your viewers suggested Jockey as an alternative for
Undergarments?
foundations.
Foundation.
So I sure did get me some. And I'm not going to show you the actual garments, but
Oh,
this is
okay.
what I got.
You got the French cut?
Mhm.
6
And I
pair?
got the cotton, and then also I got a set in the microfiber.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm real happy with that. They were a good price as well.
Yeah, the Jockey
And
outlet.
Jockey had these yummy pajama bottoms, which I can't show the other one because I wore it.
Uh-huh. You
But
got 2?
They were $10 each, and it's like a super soft flannelette,
Oh.
which I really like, and they're cropped a little bit. So yeah, I love these. I am now a Jockey outlet fan.
You're a Jockey junkie.
Yeah, okay. And you also got a candle, didn't you?
Yeah, I showed him that in the car already. I just got that little candle and the pair of jeans I tried on in the vlog.
One thing about that outlet mall, the San Marcos, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
when I was at the Jockey, she gave me a coupon for Yankee Candle.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of neat that they're all supporting one another.
Well, they want you to come back and spend.
And then we went to VB. And I got these cute little, one was 13 and one was like 12.
Yeah.
But this one I'm going to use, I used to have an actual handbag just like this.
Ooh.
But it's a little jewelry thing. Don't mind all my
Oh, that's cool.
crown jewels in
This is
there.
great for travel, and it's got the...
It's got a little thing to confine everything.
Oh, and then these are separated.
They're separated.
That's nice.
But it's one zipper access, which is good. You don't have to fill
And then
it.
you can put your pouches and stuff
Speaking
in there.
of, I got, this was my big treat. I got 2 new charms for my Pandora.
The black ones?
Yeah, and also these are the black Murano crystals. And I also got a black leather braided bracelet.
You've had this heart though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
That heart was on this bracelet, but I moved it.
Yeah,
So
cool.
yeah, I love me some Pandora. So while we were in there, I got, because I wanted to get a silver cleaning cloth.
Yes.
But with Pandora, just so you know, it's a much better deal to go ahead and buy the kit.
Yeah.
It's $15, and I'll show you what all you get in it. But before we do that, I also got this at VB.
Oh yeah, show them that.
This
What
I'm
is
going
that?
to use as a little makeup bag.
Oh, cute.
It's got the, look how much it was originally.
It was originally $44 and you got it for how much? $13?
Under 20.
That's great.
Brushes in here. I only use one brush. So.
But you can put your mascaras too,
Yeah,
right?
I might
I'm not
start
sure.
using a foundation brush just to try that. But yeah, isn't that cute?
Yeah, that is
I like
nice.
Bear Bradley. So, okay, back to the good stuff. So, this is the little cleaning kit. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know. Pandora has the prettiest box.
Yeah, they do have pretty boxes. You were saying though, when you buy the bauble, the beads and stuff there at the outlet, they don't give you the little baby box, the little
No,
white
they
box?
didn't give me the jewelry box, and I'm not sure if it was because it was the outlet or possibly because I wanted her to put it on my bracelet
Oh.
and I wore it out. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But I got a nice box for the kid. Look how cute it is.
Oh, that is cute.
Now, I know this is just a glorified toothbrush, but it's just
It's
the
a
right
Pandora
size,
one.
and it's
That's
nice and
cute.
soft.
See,
And
when
then,
I was a little girl, I would have commandeered that from Samantha.
yeah, for your doll.
It would have gone.
And then this, you're probably wondering, what is that? A key ring? No, it's the clasp opener.
Oh.
You know, if you're one of these ladies that has nice nails and you don't want to fool with opening the clasp.
Oh
See how
my.
these clasps are?
Wow.
It's a barrel, and then you have to slide your nail down in through there. But now that I have the Holly Jolly clasp opener, I can just...
Oh, that's cool. So that'll help you take it off.
You could use a credit card or a guitar pick or something.
Oh, okay. So within the kit, it came with the toothbrush and the manicure saver, basically. And that is that a key ring that goes on your key?
You could put it on your keys, or you could put it on your jewelry bag.
That's
or whatever.
cute.
So let's look at the. There's a cloth. Okay, there's several different cloths. One is for the charms and bracelets that have the oxidizing on them, and one is just for the regular silver. Let me read up on here so I don't misinform anyone.
Oh.
It is made from the same soft fabric as other polishing cloths, but has also been chemically treated with a non-scratch, microabrasive polishing and cleaning compound. So, yeah, for the oxidized silver, that's the one that has like the black background on it. You're supposed to use the white.
Oh, okay.
The white cloth.
Handy.
And I don't have any pearls, so I don't have to worry about that. And I hope you don't think I'm overindulgent, but
Nobody thinks that.
And Dr. Dray came away with one little candle.
And a pair of jeans.
Oh, that's
I haven't bought jeans in over a decade, so that exhausted me, that commitment.
Jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't this cute?
Yeah, that little toothbrush is cute.
All right.
Yeah, you got great stuff. We're out on a walk. It is nice and cool out. Finally, we can enjoy some walking weather. We went on a nice long walk last weekend too.
Boy, that was a long one. What was it, 6.7 miles?
Yeah, we walked 6.7 miles last weekend comfortably. Yeah, I miss seeing the pretty houses. Nobody's got their fall decor
a while
out.
ago, we came through here and looked at the Halloween.
I know.
Now it's coming up again.
It's crazy how quickly it goes by. Before you know it, it'll be 4th of July. Well, hey guys, we are back, and I was just responding to your comments, and we actually have QVC on Tybee's favorite channel. I'm about to make some more recipes for part 2 of Canadian Thanksgiving. I'm going to make a sweet potato casserole from her blog. This is Susan's blog, sweet potato casserole with pecan topping. And I'm also going to make her green bean casserole, these are both vegan. Her sweet potato casserole, I think one of the recipes calls for vegan margarine. I don't like to use that. We don't have any, so I'm just going to substitute applesauce wherever it calls for that, and see how it comes out. But yeah, that's what I'm making. Lower QVC. Tybee was fighting with me with the remote. Anyways, I needed to bake the sweet potatoes so I could peel them for the sweet potato casserole. And I found yesterday's recipe, the loaf required 1 baked sweet potato, and I found doing it in the microwave was much faster and easier than doing it in my mom's Instant Pot. The Instant Pot takes forever. You know, I've never had any problems with my Casserole as far as baking the baked potato setting, but the Instant Pot, it just seems to, at least hers seems to take forever to go to pressure. So I just put the potatoes in on the potato setting. I have no idea what kind of settings that is though. Yeah, but when they come out, they're really easy to peel. You should ideally let them cool a little bit, but because they're kind of hot to the touch. Hot potato. And you definitely want to pierce them with a knife before you put them in there. But see how easy, whew, it's hot. See how easy the peel comes off? Ooh, move over. Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. That came together very easily. This is just mushrooms and garlic, no oil, cooked down with just a little bit of water. And then per Susan's recipe, you just add first you add 2 tablespoons of flour to no salt, low sodium vegetable broth, whisk and add that in till it gets thick. And once it gets thick, you can add a little bit of soy creamer. I'm just using unsweetened soy milk, however, to make it even creamier. And it's seasoned with, she said salt, pepper, and cayenne, but I omitted the salt because there's a little bit of sodium in the low sodium vegetable broth, and I just used cayenne and black pepper. So that's going to go on top of our frozen thawed green beans here, haricots verts. You can use fresh. And the crowning achievement is going to be some French fried onions as a crunchy topping. And over here I've got my sweet potatoes mashed up for the sweet potato casserole. Her recipe calls for sugar. I used applesauce in lieu of sugar and some pyre. And I also splashed in a little unsweetened soy milk in lieu of the vegan butter. And I'm going to top the sweet potato casserole with a medley of pecans and some of these bare apple chips. But I will put links to the recipes down below in the descripto box for you guys, as well as the recipes that we made yesterday. And my mom is really celebrating the holiday as it should be. She's laying on the couch.
I'm being a couch potato like a lot of people on Thanksgiving end up doing. And I've got my little turkey down.
You've got your little baby spud down there. And done. Wow, that looks good. It Seems like it firmed up nicely. That's the sweet potato casserole with the apple chips. It just kind of crumbled up there, and the pecans I tossed in a quarter of a cup of unsweetened applesauce with some cinnamon and sprinkled those on top. And then there is our green bean casserole. Ooh, it's hot toddy. Just came out of the oven to get crispy. So, smells like a bloomin' onion in here with those fried onions.
Smells nice.
You ready? Plate her up.
Are you kidding? I'm always ready. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is Thanksgiving in Canada, round 2. I have delicious sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, which is a staple, the ginger carrots, and our good cranberry sauce.
So I just made a big salad with the green bean casserole. It came out really good. And the gingered carrots from yesterday and the sweet potato casserole. This is some of the brown rice mushroom stuffing, just a little bit left from what was left over yesterday. And the meatless loaf and the cranberry sauce. How is it?
Well, as usual, everything's really good. You made the green bean casserole with frozen green beans, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
They look and taste like they're fresh.
Yeah, they came out really good.
And I love the sweet potato. You know me with the sweet potato.
Yeah, the sweet potato casserole is good with applesauce in it instead of the other stuff. That substitution worked out fine. Yeah, this is really good. I have yet to make a recipe off of her blog that is not winning.
Are you happy with these French fried onions? I mean, it's hard to ruin those, but I bought the store brand.
Yeah, those are good. Kroger store brand is always a win.
Yep, everything's delish.
Well, hey guys, what's up? I am all showered up, wearing my EC PJs here. These are so comfortable. They're like nice and lightweight. I think they're completely gone off the site, so I'm really glad that I got them while they were still available. The fabric is just really nice and lightweight. I hope they come out with more PJs. But speaking of nighttime and cozy, I wanted to update you on the moisturizers that I've been using. I continue to use and love this Red Earth Deep Dive Water Cream. This, is the first humectant gel cream that I've used that, in my opinion, does pretty well on its own without a corresponding occlusive overlay of a moisturizer. I was getting away using exclusively this over the summer when it was hot and humid and didn't have any problem with dryness or irritation, whereas the other humectants that I've talked about before, specifically more recently, the aloe vera, the Cosrx aloe vera or aloe vera in general, the snail filtrate in particular, as well as the Hada Labo Super Plumping Hyaluronic Acid Based Gel Cream and the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Extra Dry Sensitive Skin Gel Cream. Those are some of the humectants that I've talked about and have enjoyed using. Those all don't do so hot if you just put them on your skin and don't come on with a corresponding more occlusive moisturizer to seal it in. And that underlying humectant layer, whichever it be, really just functions to kind of sponge up and hold on to a little bit of water in the skin and slow it down from evaporating. But without a corresponding occlusive, that evaporation will still go on. And because it's kind of a little bit of a succubus there of moisture, of excess moisture that you've put on, because it has a little bit of moisture in and of itself, it actually can worsen that transepidermal water loss and exacerbate dryness when used alone. But Red Earth, they've got a glycerin content in this, which is the humectant, and then a corresponding dimethicone content, the occlusive, that seems to balance out perfectly, and you can actually use this on its own. But now that we're getting into winter and heater's going to be kicked up and whatnot, I am pairing it with an old favorite, and that is just plain CeraVe moisturizing cream in the tub. I mean, for me, this does it all, head to toe. I get out of the shower, jump out of the shower, I'm still dripping wet. I dot a little bit of this all over my face, and I just go with this from head to toe. I mean, this is a wonderful standalone moisturizer. It does not have the niacinamide in it if you are sensitive to that. Whereas CeraVe PM does. So if you're seeking niacinamide in your moisturizer, go with try CeraVe PM or try CeraVe Baby Lotion. CeraVe Baby Lotion also has niacinamide in it. If you don't like the niacinamide, but you want a lighter weight occlusive, go with CeraVe Lotion, moisturizing lotion. That is another fantastic option that can be used from head to toe without a separate face moisturizer. Always loved CeraVe PM, wonderful, but I mean this does it all. There's really no need to have separate tubes unless you just don't like this on your face. But honestly, give this a try. I mean, it's so stinking easy. You don't need the humectant gel cream underneath. You really don't. I mean, you really don't. This does it all. You know, the other one similar to this is going to be your like Vanity Cream moisturizer. Will likewise function this way, but CeraVe, you know, continues to win. I'm contemplating getting the lotion and just seeing, you know, after how a trial of using the lotion on my face more long term in the winter does in comparison to the cream. But you know, the difference between cream and lotion is really just how thick they are and how occlusive they are. And you know, things that come in a tub or a jar like this that you have to scoop out, they tend to be more cream, they tend to be more occlusive. People have this phobia of jars, but it's really not substantiated by any means. There are preservatives in this that keep the contents of the jar packaging more than safe. It is kind of annoying if you're using this at the edge of the tub or in the shower to be opening and closing it, albeit that water gets in. It's just annoying. They do make this, I believe, with a pump that you can use to get the cream out. It does become challenging though when you get down to closer to the bottom, because it is so thick. You kind of have to tap around. I know Vanity Cream makes their jar with a corresponding pump, so you don't have to go in, and that is really convenient. But as far as the hygiene of the product, you know, there's not a whole lot to fear there as far as like putting your fingers in it. I mean, unless you're like, you know, dipping your fingers in E. coli and going in and out, you know, routine hand washing, I mean, it's fine. There are preservatives in there. Pathogens are not going to thrive. But I mean, there are no reports. I've never seen a case of cellulitis. That's a, you know, bacterial infection of the skin due to inoculation from a moisturizer. It's usually people popping their pimples, not people using moisturizers from jars. I've never seen that, nor has it been reported. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, you know, but I've never seen that. So not really a substantiated fear, but kind of a pain. I get it that it's a pain to use jar packaging, but yeah, that's just a little bit of a nighttime moisturizing update here. You know, and then during the daytime, honestly, your sunscreen is your moisturizer. You don't need to get jazzy. You don't need to get fancy. Just stick to the sunscreen. Sunscreens have to be in moisturizing vehicles, more or less. Your exceptions are going to be sunscreens that are in gel-based vehicles that have a little bit of alcohol denaturant in them. Those of you who have oily skin types are going to gravitate towards because they're a little drying. Those aren't super moisturizing, and you may find that if you're exclusively using those without any kind of moisturizing, that you may start getting a little dry. But those are great for oily, shiny people, for reapplying throughout the day, specifically, you know, when you're finding, oh, I just look greasy and shiny. Those gel-based sunscreens, they really come in handy at that point in the day when you're reapplying. So yeah, that's just a little skincare recap of the moisturizing front, but I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope you all enjoyed the fun vlogs this weekend. All you Canadians out there, happy Thanksgiving. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and